We are live.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of Entropy. This is our 8th episode. How are you guys all doing today? You doing all right?
Fantastic.
You look fantastic, Steven.
Thank you. Everybody else looks good as well.
Another day in paradise.
Yeah, baby.
So, I came across a live play. It's not on Twitch, but I came across a Dungeons and Dragons live play where the players get naked throughout the thing.
Go on.
They have a paywall, of course, so I didn't actually watch. I only saw a preview, but I was like, wow. Would it kill Steven to like open another button? You know?
Well, I'm just like,
There you go.
I'm wondering, like, am I giving these shoulders for free? Like, should I be covering up?
Oh,
And like,
it's a
Good
Good
question.
question.
Gordy.
man.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. I was like, wow, the Rule 34 is true. And
We just need to make a Neon Goblins OnlyFans.
hey, there you go. What do you say, Alden? You up for that?
I know that there are several people on my Hottest Club in Waterdeep who will definitely have some pointers for us. So,
That's true.
just saying, this is old hat for some of us.
That is true. So I know it's been a couple of weeks. So would anybody like to do a recap? Do you remember what happened?
Oh,
I had to watch last week's over again because I didn't remember what happened. So
I was listening to what last week's and I forgot about we were all talking about makeup and how much makeup James wears every week.
I can try. I mean, I've got a lot of highlighted notes, but they're kind of chaotic.
I can help fill in too.
Chaos is good.
I just have that Roscoe spent some free time with Dendra.
Yeah.
Who is one of the other Pentacle that had returned to the university.
Mm-hmm.
Adam went to the library and found an interesting book called Magic and Its Role in Invention by Corinne Winter. Nash, in her discussion with Franz, learned about something called the Old University, which is beneath the current one and where Franz makes his residence. Also gleaned some information about Franz's personal life, finding out about an old flame of his named Sharon. Nash convinced Franz to take the night off and disguised herself in his image to
With
go kind of
With an amazing accent.
yes, flawless, unintelligible difference.
Yeah, it was miles better than mine.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Miles better.
And went down through the trapdoor and into the caverns where she found a large sort of water wheel mechanism that seemed to be attached to the main generator,
Mm-hmm.
and encountered Bruja down there, who saw through Nash's disguise pretty quickly, but didn't seem to have a problem with the fact that she was using magic, even though that's apparently the big rule of the university, and told her to be patient and finish training before setting out in Scythia, because it was in her best interest to do so, which is maybe valuable information for all of us. Also mentioned a place to the northwest near Old Fiskar, a sort of glittering waterfall that might be a point of interest in the future. And as she was leaving the caverns, Nash heard some sort of scraping sound, like stone on metal, from deep within one of the offshoot passages that is as of yet unexplored. Dendra showed Roscoe the armory and supply stash beneath the school and gave him some survival tips for when we finally do push out into the Scythian wilds.
Super
She
helpful.
also offhandedly mentioned that crow's eyes, and okay, this I might have backwards, are either better in the dark than the light or worse.
Better.
It said better.
Better.
It
Yeah.
is better. Okay, that's what
Better.
I had.
Yeah, she said, yeah, fight him in the dark, and you're going to realize that he's much better in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah, she was trying to egg us on, like, do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Fight
yeah.
him in the time. We're like, Ain't doing that shit.
Tess followed Slicks to the workshops for the first time and learned a little bit about breaking down, maintaining, and the inner mechanisms of firearms. Vorty and Rivers had a conversation about Barras, how it's above and below ground, but that everything above was destroyed during the rupture. She also mentions that Pinnacle 21, which is their pinnacle, had been sent to a castle in the northern part of Scythia with 3 other pinnacles. With the
Ran
intention of-
by a. Was that the one ran by the necromancer?
Yeah, to try and destroy a necromancer, but they were all repelled. Also talks about having gone to Absolution again. Also, Rivers mentions a secret tunnel. The one that we gathered was the one behind the tapestry in the library, and said to stay out, that, quote, there's nothing in there of any good to us, end quote.
And I thought it said he is not friendly. That's a quote I have as well. And we assumed it was
Also
the dragon.
said someone down there. There is someone down there that we wouldn't want to meet in person.
And
That there
some
were bones down there, and that was as far as they had investigated it. Yeah, and then the rest was just daily activities. In the middle of the night, Crow came and got Tess and took her way down the elevator out to the stables outside of the university and up into the mountains a little bit for some firearm training, which attracted some sturges. But with a little bit of help, Tess was able to repel them and got her gunner feet. There was also, I don't know if we ever got any answers about this, a shit ton of books piled onto the library cart with no apparent theme on research material. Pinnacle 21 says it wasn't them. So that's just an unusual thing to follow up on. Then we had Dr. Blackwell's class, learned how to treat a sucking chest wound. I think Adaman got the healer feat.
Yep.
And a couple of the rest of us got proficiency with healer's kits.
Wasn't that just Vorty and Roscoe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then Tess encouraged everyone else to join her in the library for lunch to explain what she had learned from Crow, and also to dissuade everyone from wanting to investigate the secret tunnel in the library, as had been the plan, because it seems like it might be a little over our heads at the moment.
Did a lot last time.
Not convinced that
Did we
couldn't go down there immediately.
So did we end in the classroom with Mr. Echo, like with mental medicine, or were they just telling us that we're going to do that next?
You're going to do that.
Oh.
Cool. That's what I got.
Okay. So I believe where we actually left off was time for combat training
Ooh, okay.
for the day.
Finally.
So you go into the dojo, call it that, and Crow's waiting for you. He doesn't look tired in spite of having gotten up at the, in the early morning to take Tess out. He looks like he always does. Roscoe, did you want to do anything before you actually walk in there?
Yeah, I was gonna stop by. It is Uther's. No,
Uther.
I'm Uther's still on my mind from back in the day. The guy who's with the office. I'm sorry. What's his name?
Either Ulrich.
Oh,
or Headmaster.
Ulrich.
Yeah,
I am
okay.
going to
Ulrich,
stop
yeah.
by Ulrich's office as I was instructed. Hey, Ulrich. Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be doing something, Roscoe?
Yeah, no, I'm headed over to combat training. I just
I got a little tip from a friend. And
did you?
yeah, Dinger told me we might learn a little something today if you just maybe shut off the lights while we're in our combat training.
Dindra told you that, did she?
She did, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Figure-
you do understand that Crow can see better in the dark.
well, we're here to learn, you know?
I'm sure you'll learn something. All right, if that's what you want.
Just whenever you think the time's right. Okay, I'm gonna go to class.
So when you guys walk into the training area, Crow takes you each and he arranges you on the mat.
So I can't see the map for some reason.
I
Come on,
can't do
here it
it.
comes. Here we go.
Oh, there you are.
I just hadn't moved it around yet. So he arranges you in a pentagram formation,
Mm.
and he stands in the middle. All right, everyone. If you are to be a pentacle, you have to learn to work together. And so today, that's exactly what we are going to do. I want you to work together against me.
Ooh.
I know we've been doing a lot of weapon drills and everything. You seem like you're getting bored, so let's try this.
Master Crow,
Yes, Roscoe.
what happens if we win?
I'll give you a cookie. Would you like a cookie, Mr. Stubbles?
I would like a cookie.
Yes,
Yeah, that
please.
sounds pretty nice, actually.
Well, all right then.
Is it like bread? Because I like the bread.
It's you know, it didn't occur to me it hadn't had cookies before.
We have never eaten a cookie. So
I will talk to Franz about that.
Okay, thank you very much.
I just assumed it was food, so
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, it is food. Yes.
okay.
Adaman and Tesla, you notice that Ulrich is standing over here, watching you. He does that a lot. He'll come
Okay,
over around the
okay, so it's
corner
not
and he'll
a-
watch you guys training
Okay, so it's
to
not
see
a-
how you're doing. It's not out of the ordinary,
Okay, cool.
but you do notice him over there.
All right.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I told everybody like initially about the darkness thing, but I didn't tell them that I was doing it today.
yeah, this is gonna be bad. I have no dark vision.
I
I think the only one who does is Nash, right? That's
no dark vision for satyrs.
No,
Uh-oh.
we're kind of
Sweet.
screwed.
Yeah.
I'm beyond ready.
Just who knows, and maybe feed comes out of it or something. I don't know.
I have to pull up his character sheet.
I love the new token, by the
somewhere.
way, for Crow.
Yeah, mate. Can you guys hear that over them?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Hey, look, people love animal lovers. It's okay. This is gonna get you viewers.
I kicked
That
them
was
out on
good.
purpose because they keep wrecking the office.
They love you.
That's just Tessela's rat. friend.
Yeah.
Good old Vile.
He does impressions.
Yeah, we should tell the viewers that the reason why you kicked the cats out of the office is they chewed through your cord.
Yeah, in the middle of your game. That was interesting.
It's just like, pew! The void has claimed one of you.
I mean, Marlo really does look like a void.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get, Nash?
20.
Let's see. Crap. All right, so Crow, he assumes a stance, which looks a lot like what's on his token here. I know people at home can't see that, but he's standing in a relaxed pose. He has a staff.
I'm scared about that bow staff.
You all are unarmed. but he has a staff.
A monk is never unarmed.
Okay, well, everyone but Adaman is unarmed.
About to catch these hands.
He stands in a relaxed pose in the middle of the mat. He looks around at all of you. All right, then. If you can pin me, you get cookies. And then you see Ulrich motion behind him, and the lights go out.
Fuck.
Okay, so I'm just gonna...
No. This
Oh, no.
hardly seems fair.
Oh, I can't see anything except for myself.
I
now.
do. Well, you know what? I should do the whole room. I would do more than that, but I don't have to fix it later.
Nash, just keep us posted, okay? Just let us know what's
And
going on.
then, yeah, I don't know how to make one person be able to see. I guess I could turn on dynamic lighting in here and just give Nash. Hey, I'll just tell you where you are, Nash. How about that? For now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And Nash is the first to get off the gate. Maybe because Nash can still see.
Well, what is Master Crow even doing right now? He's still just, even after the lights are off, he's just kind of lousy daying around.
Well, he's standing there in the middle of the mat in a relaxed pose. When the lights go off, you see him look up and around. And you see him looking around at everybody. But he doesn't move.
Am I supposed to hit you or something?
Yes, that's the idea. But he doesn't turn around and look at you.
What's he, like 20 feet away? I didn't count before the lights went out.
He is 15 feet away from you.
15 feet away. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna run over and just kind of punch him in the stomach. I would like to do a cartwheel on the way there for a little flair.
All right.
Yeah.
Make your attack roll.
22.
Yeah, and when you punch him in the stomach, you notice he's not wearing any armor. He just has his training gear on.
Hmm. Oh,
So
squishy.
how much damage is that?
It's only 2.
Okay. Right. So your fist connects with his stomach, and you can feel his rippling abs under his shirt. But he does go, ooh, when you hit him.
Very squishy, Master Crow.
I'll show you squishy. Okay, so now
Sounds
you're
like it's getting
standing
hot
here.
over there.
You guys are fighting, right?
Oh man.
And then it's Tesselae's turn.
Right. So based on the grunt that I heard from Crow when he got punched and
Mhm.
Nash's witty response, I'm going to try to move where I hope I would be flanking him from here.
Mm-hmm.
Did I actually get it right?
No.
Oh.
But you can
It's amazing.
oh man.
This
How
is
close
amazing.
am I?
I would let you roll a perception check before you do
I am
that.
kind of loud. I'm like doing a cartwheel.
Yeah, you
and
hear
not-
Nash moving, you hear Crow kind of make a little ooh when she punches him in the stomach. And you don't know that's what she did, but you do hear that. So
And
Roller.
I'm drawing my my daggers out of my
yeah.
boots.
So you're listening, right? So roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm pretty good at that. Okay. 17.
All right, so you listen, you hear the grunt, and you move to where you are indeed in flanking range, in flanking with Nash.
Sweet.
And you know where he is. He's right in front of you. Nash is on the other side.
Yeah, so I would normally get disadvantage for not being able to see,
Mm-hmm.
but flanking cancels that. So I'm
Yes,
going
it does.
to make 2 dagger attacks using my offhand.
Oh, you're just gonna stab him.
ability. Yeah, of course, non-lethal. Just
Non-lethal
obviously,
stabbing.
I'm nowhere near knocking him out, but I'm hoping that saying non-lethal makes it obvious that I'm not trying to hurt her.
Well, he didn't specify weapons, so
No, he didn't. All right,
We-
so first attack, straight roll. The
Stabbing.
natural 19.
yeah, that
so
hits.
25.
5.
For
Oh, 25. Okay.
Okay, for 8 points of damage. Oh wait,
Uh-huh.
sneak. Do I get sneak attack?
He is been threatened with the enemy, so sure.
Okay, so that's an additional 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
So-
threatened by us.
11 total.
Well, I
second
mean,
attack,
mechanically he's threatened.
I'm gonna roll my dice that I made. Natural 16, so 22.
Uh-huh.
Okay. For 6 more points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use. Okay, yeah. And bow. Do I have cutting action yet? I do. How much movement did I use?
15 feet, probably.
Used
Oh, maybe not.
20.
Oh.
I'm gonna bonus. Oh wait, no, my bonus action was the offhand attack. Just kidding. So that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
All right. So when you stab him, he goes, "Hey!"
Sorry.
You feel a little flutter in the air as he spins around and he grabs you
Ah,
by your whatever your cloak or whatever you're wearing.
you had a staff. I thought it was okay.
So roll a strength check for me.
Oh yes, the rogue, so strong. 6.
Okay. And then
I'm sorry.
What math are you doing in your head right now?
what's your AC right now, Tess?
Enough.
Enough. Probably isn't.
17.
I'm just checking to make sure.
17.
Yeah, no. So you feel his hands. You can't see, but you feel his hands grab your shirt or cloak or armor, whatever you got on, and you feel yourself
hit Vile.
lifted off the ground. And it's completely dark. You can't see, but you do feel like you're being thrown, and you land 15 feet away.
I'm just gonna make sure to curl up in a way that Vile doesn't get squished when I hit the floor.
Sure. 6 points of damage when you hit the ground.
Did I haven't rested since the Sturge fight, have I?
No.
Okay.
You went in, dagger swinging.
Stab a man in the dark.
That was literally fall damage, by the way, because you flew like 15 feet, so I rolled a d6, and I got a 6. All right. And you're prone, by the way. You're prone right now.
Phenomenal.
Then he turns to Nash. And of course, you can see Nash, but he comes at your feet with his quarterstaff that he's holding. Okay, and let's see, does a... Oh yeah, does a 26 hit you? I know it does.
As I tried to jump over it, like those games in school where they're spinning around the rope and you have to jump over them.
Okay. And when you try to jump, he goes at your knees with the quarterstaff, and he just knocks your feet out from under, and you fall prone. And you take Okay, here we go. And you take 9 bludgeoning damage when that happens.
Oh, old man, you find this necessary?
Did you just see how to try to stab me?
Yes, and I didn't try to stab you.
In training. Anyway, you're prone right now, Nash.
It looked like some dual stabbing to me, sir. I'm just kidding. I can't see.
And then he moves. Only Nash can see where he goes. What you do here is feet on the mat. And then it's Sporty's turn.
Is there like a perception check I can make to hear where he's going?
He did move, so yes.
Okay, we'll do that first.
He wasn't trying to stealth. He was just moving. Okay, yeah, you know where he is. He's right here.
Do I get it? Okay, so he's somewhere down there. All right. So he's got his 2 weapons out because he can now 2-weapon fight like a fiend. So he has like a scimitar in one hand, and his offhand is the rapier. So he's kind of ready, but he can't see shit. So, you guys, where? Who's gonna get him? Who's gonna hit him?
Use your right hand and then your left. Go 3 paces to the right and swing.
So I'll try to like shift down over until I feel him.
And I'm trying to call out. I can't see him.
Do I sense it? Is he near me?
Yes, you do sense him.
I'm gonna try to blindly swing.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one will be with my scimitar, and then my offhand with the rapier. And is that like a disadvantage? Like, how is this?
Yeah.
So I'll just have to roll again. So this one will be for the scimitar. And my bonus is a +5. Bam. Okay, so that's scimitar. And this is my second for rapier. Not terrible.
They both
Not
hit.
terribly different. All right. So I do some damage to my dwarven teacher, and I'm like, yeah, because I can't see you, and I'm just like, sorry. But I do like I know my friends are coming up next.
Do you want to just use the damage from the first time you rolled? Or do you want to roll it again?
Yeah, from the first one.
Okay.
So I'll just use the ones that I rolled. I'm not gonna re-roll those. So it'll be 10 damage. And then I'm gonna like Roscoe, this one's for you. Because I need you to get your stuff together. Because no one fights like Roscoe, rages out like Roscoe. In a hammering match, nobody swings like Roscoe. For there's no one as beefy and hunky. Don't you see you've got muscles to share? Not a bit of you's gangly or puny. And every last inch of you's covered in hair. No one hits like Roscoe, smashing ribs like Roscoe. Then goes raging about Kugel Blitz like Roscoe. The barbarian within can be liberating. My, what a guy, Roscoe.
Roscoe.
You are now.
Amazing.
You have been inspired, my friend.
No, I am so glad we have that recorded.
That
Good.
was cute.
And it's great because you just need to hear me. You don't need to see me. So bam. Hit your
Okay.
D6.
Well, it is your turn, Roscoe. What do you want to do?
So inspired by that. And I hear Vorty. I kind of heard the scuffle. I know Vorty is still next to him. So I'm going to go what I think is over here somewhere. And I'm going to run towards the sound and just kind of like Yeah, I'm gonna come in hard, charge in, and just try to tackle where I think he is because
Okay.
I'm very inspired.
Roll an attack.
Okay.
Or yeah, isn't an
I
attack rolling
think
for that?
grapple is the goal.
Yeah. Okay. Roll a strength check then.
Strength check.
Strength versus strength.
Okay.
I got him.
Okay. I got a 12. It's just a check, not a saving throw, right?
Yeah, just to check. Let me check his
Okay.
character sheet
Well.
real quick, but yeah, you got him.
Yes.
I rolled really low, so Roscoe, you run towards this. You hear a couple of, you hear the sounds of tussling, and then Vorty starts singing in the middle of it, and so you just run off towards where you hear the singing, and you tackle whoever is in that area, and you've got a handful of crow right now.
Okay. I can tell by just the sturdiness. Guys, I got him. Dog pile.
All you have to do, he said pin him. He didn't say
That is true.
pick him to
All we have to
zero.
do is-
Okay. Add a man.
Anybody call out? Anybody hurt? Everybody good? All right, and he starts moving towards Tessale's voice. Does he have to roll a perception check to find her?
Yeah, and
Yes.
let's see.
Just
Four
get the
steps.
old man.
You can get there.
4 steps forward, a little to the left. I want to try and like give him advantage. as I
Yeah,
yell
okay, yeah,
out
you can do that.
where he's going.
Yeah, so roll that perception at advantage.
All right, cool. And so he gets a 13.
Okay, so with Nash's help,
Mm-hmm.
telling you where to go, you fumble blindly across the map, and you're feeling around, and you get to Tess. She is lying on the floor.
All right.
She's going.
He pulls out a healer's kit and heals her for minimum of 9 HP.
Wow, that's still a lot.
Still
Yeah,
a lot right
yeah.
Yeah,
now.
that's more than she took. I think.
Nice.
Yeah, you gave me the healer feat, so he's like,
Mhm.
I'm helping. He's like, get
Oh,
back in
thank
the
you.
fight. I can't see.
Okay,
It's his turn.
Ash.
So he's already pinned on the ground, right?
Roscoe's got a hold of him.
Well, I'm going to.
He's not.
I'm-
Crow isn't by chance still in melee with me, is he?
No, he's
Okay.
like 30 feet away from you.
Ragdoll.
25 feet away from you.
Rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, I hear this dog pile comment from Roscoe, and I'm in. I just go full speed ahead. I just like you're jumping on a bed.
Okay. I feel like that should be an attack roll, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm like trying to grapple him. I don't know. Whatever.
Like a dexterity, maybe? Like
Trying
an
to
attack
belly
roll
flop?
plus your dexterity?
Wait, what are you, to pin?
Just trying to like dive
Belly
tackle
flop?
him, basically. I don't think grappling really covers it.
I would just
Okay.
make it an unarmed strike attack.
I'll be the same as my dex. So,
Okay,
17.
that hits him. So you hit him for how much damage?
It's just 2
Okay.
damage. But I'm not even trying to hit him that hard. I'm just trying to like put my weight on top of him.
Okay, so Nash runs over and burritos into Crow.
hmm
And
Like a squishy waterbed.
Still doesn't sound like they're fighting over there.
Ah!
Yeah, it's we're making so many different sounds over here.
It's getting real weird.
It's like grunt, like like what are we? I can't see anything.
I can just tell that it's violent because of what this injury I'm dealing with over here. This seems really awful.
And then it's Tessale's turn.
Just trying to set the mood, the music.
I'll spend half my movement to stand.
Okay.
Can I get a pretty good beat on where everything's going down?
You'd probably need to roll another percent. Well, I mean, they are making a racket over there. So yeah.
I've got pretty good pass.
You don't need to roll for that. They're making a ruckus.
All right, they're about what here? Are they?
Yeah. Well, about here.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Does that get me adjacent?
It does.
Um,
You bump into Nash a little bit though.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm going
Oh.
to try and sweep Crow's legs.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sweep the leg.
Is
Okay.
he on the ground still, or is he standing up?
He hasn't been on the ground yet. Roscoe's got a hold of him. He is grappled, and then you burritoed on top of him. So,
All right.
but
Love the use of burrito as a
Do you want
verb
me to do?
because
like,
I
an
understand
attack roll or
exactly what you
acrobatics?
mean.
but he passed the strength check to not get collapse underused. What'd you say,
What
Tess?
would you
Sorry.
like me to roll to sweep the leg?
Roll it. What'd you roll?
Sweep the leg.
Well, what should I roll? Like acrobatics or an
Um,
attack roll?
Yes, Sensei.
I guess it'd be like what Nash was doing.
Okay.
Is there a trip action?
Not rules is written. I don't think, unless you're a battle master.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Ooh, 16.
Yeah, I mean his AC is at 14, so yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't have
shit,
any armor
okay.
on or anything. He's just wearing the training gear.
Now I feel
Okay.
bad about pummeling on this old man. Not really.
sweet.
Well, you haven't done.
they-
You've been in your healer role. You haven't done
No,
anything.
yeah.
They're the ones who are trying to stab him and stuff. What'd you say, Tess?
So does he go down?
Well, you'll do damage, and let me roll strength to see if he goes down.
Okay.
Or I guess Dex. I'll roll Dex to see if he goes down. I don't think he goes down. No.
Okay.
But you hit him in the leg, so you'll do damage for that.
It's just 1 point.
Okay.
Um. Hmm.
Thanks for not just stabbing him in the leg, though.
No, I'm thinking about doing that now. Yeah. So
Question: with that
Mhm.
1 point of damage, would you not also roll your sneak attack because your allies are threatening him?
That is a good point. You don't. Well, no, you need a weapon for sneak attack.
Oh, man,
Yeah, you
it's
need a
hard.
Yeah.
all right, now I'll stab him in the leg.
Okay.
Okay, I really need to check the weight of these dice.
Why? What'd you get?
It's the same one that's rolled like a natural 20 at least once a game in our last several games.
Uh-huh.
And I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh. Okay,
Is
so you
this-
So
got.
I'm
Are these the
gonna
one
Well,
you
it absolutely
made?
hits him.
I'm gonna step that aside and check the balance of it later.
Is that the
Killing
one
us.
you
Don't-
made?
Don't change it though.
No, it's
Yeah, I
not
know,
the one I
like-
made.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
it's
It's the one you
this one,
bought?
yeah.
the
Just-
shiny.
okay.
yeah,
pretty-
you know, what, send that to me and I'll really test it for you. in
Right.
all of my games.
But that means since this is a weapon attack, I get my sneak, and it's a crit, so it's double the sneak.
I'd
Mhm.
like to remind our viewers that subdual damage can be done with any weapon in 5e, even though she's stabbing him in the leg.
It's I feel like this is unnecessary, but I'm still gonna say non-lethal. Okay.
We're all fighting with
Um,
wooden weapons. It's
yeah.
all.
6,
Those are her daggers, Ford.
20 points of piercing damage.
Jeez, nasty.
Okay.
Well, I can't
You
see, so I don't
don't
know.
throw me.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Can I free action take vial off my out of my little
Let him run off.
holster and
Yeah.
go,
You
go,
drew blood.
go, go.
You drew his blood.
Twice. All right. So
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Roscoe's got a hold of him, right?
Strong grip, yeah.
Nash is kind of on top of him,
Burritoing.
but he's
Burritoing.
holding her
We
up.
have to have that visual. You're
Uh,
burritoing.
Tess, you ran over and tried to sweep the leg, but he was he got, he lifted his leg and got out of the way, and then you stabbed him in the same leg. So.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna roll a
Like a rogue.
strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nash, you feel him stand up all the way, and you feel his arms grab you, and you go flying.
No.
You only fly 10 feet up. Roll
Okay.
high enough, but
I tried to
So,
roll, duck and roll.
roll it. Yeah, roll a dexterity check. I guess a saving throw, dexterity saving throw.
18.
Okay.
Oh, just kidding. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you hit the ground and you roll, so you don't take any damage. And then, and after that, he's gonna try to break the grapple with Roscoe. So roll
Hold
strength
on.
for me, Roscoe. Strength versus strength.
Ooh, I got a 4.
Yeah, he beats you. Okay.
Are you raging?
No, not yet.
Oh.
So he breaks that with you, and you don't see it, of course. But okay. But you feel wind, like a little, right? And you feel something go right past your face.
I'm about to get hit with the staff, aren't I?
Maybe. What's your AC again, Tess?
17.
Feel like that little ventriloquist act?
Yeah, it was nice. I like that.
Yeah, I got confused for a second. Like, who am I looking at?
She
Who
just
was that?
she just knows her AC, which is
Okay.
actually really worrying because she calls herself Nash the villain.
Right, right.
So
So
we-
Nash is keeping track of all our
Yeah,
weaknesses.
She's like, good.
Nash
I
is the
know how to-
BDD.
Yeah.
So Tess, you
No.
feel the end of a quarterstaff hit you right in the stomach, like boom. Okay, and you take 8 points of damage.
Oof.
And it doubles you over. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, so they hit you right in the stomach. Okay, so you feel like you need to sit down. You don't pass out or anything, but you're like, I need to sit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I need you right in the stomach. Okay. And then, damn, Roscoe. Again, Nash, you can see him twirl this stick over his head and comes across at Roscoe after he stabs Tesla in the gut with it, like, bonk, right? And he spins it and he comes at Roscoe, and again, I don't know, maybe misjudged his height or something, but it swishes right over his head.
Yeah, Roscoe's like in a Jackie Chan movie in the dark right now where he just bent over to scratch his foot. I had no idea that this guy came at him with a quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it's Vorty's turn.
And Vorty's just listening to all these sounds like vroom, vroom, vroom. Vorty, oh my gosh. Do I still sense that Crow is like near me? Like from all the hitting and the fighting? He hasn't moved, right?
No, yeah. You sense,
Yeah,
same
okay,
thing you did
I'm gonna-
before. Everything's happening right in front of you.
Hit him. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him again. So this will be at disadvantage. So
Okay.
I'll do the initial attacks. So first will be the scimitar. 1, rapier number 2, and I'm gonna do the disadvantage attack. The first one is for the rapier. The second one. Sorry, the first one's for the scimitar. The second one's for the rapier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All that
So
hits.
15 to hit.
15's
They
hit.
both hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then I'm doing 13 damage with my wooden weapons because I was not told to get bladed weapons.
Oh, that's right. You don't have any blade.
I don't have blade.
Everything
I'm
in here
bandit
is
trained.
wooden. Yeah. Okay.
Good,
Right,
good.
so
But I did take them all from the basement with all the weapons, so we can go stock up.
listen, I'm not trying to kill my teacher here as much as he's a pain in the ass.
Okay. So
He's
other
not the
than
one- to teach us.
Yeah, so other than Tesla with their daggers, I expect everybody's got
Right.
wooden stuff. Okay, cool.
So I'm not moving, but I heard Tesla get like the shit beat out of her. So
well,
I kind of heard her go like,
Yeah.
like
she's still
that's
kind of
not
going,
good.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So I feel like she needs a little bit of like a pep talk. So this is for you, Tesla. So what's the best you've got from every crossbow shot? Or with a blade you'll stain? And now I'm hoping for a fight. What's the worst thing I can say? It's far better if you slay. Give us your full might. Give us your full might. And if you parry on that way, it's far better if you slay. Give us your full might. Give us your full might.
You know, that's my favorite band. I've got their fucking shit tattooed on me and everything. Oh, that makes me so
1v6, Tesla. Get him.
This is like real life inspiration. I mean,
really,
Yeah.
I'm so inspired right now. Question, James.
Yes.
Did Crow just end his turn within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
I'm a skirmisher. So
You can just back
I'm
up.
going to scrabble away
Mm-hmm.
15 feet
That's the cool thing about skirmisher.
as a reaction.
just back
and
up.
Not take an op attack.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Roscoe, you no longer have a hold of him, but you are still right next to him.
I'm right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I can kind of hear what's going on. I am going to enter a rage and try to
Okay, so I need you to roll a D100 for me.
D100.
Hmm.
Ooh, okay. Let me get that.
What?
21.
All right. Okay, so Roscoe, he nearly gets hit twice on Crow's last turn with the stick, right? And so that makes you a little miffed, right?
Yeah, and I think I heard the stabbing and saw that things were getting pretty serious.
Yeah, and you know that people are trying to stab Crow and hit him with sticks and things, and you get pissed off, right? So you reach down inside yourself, you're ready to launch yourself at him, and something happens. Everybody in the room can see that for a second, it's not as dark as it was.
Oh.
You see purple and pink mist, like just for a second. And Roscoe, with the 21, creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw, which doesn't affect you very much.
No, not really.
They hadn't really.
Wild magic rage?
They
Because I
hadn't-
love it.
They hadn't really thought over this is still UA, and they haven't really thought out the wild magic table for barbarians. So.
Oh, so the there's a D8 table that is, I think, a lot more official. I haven't seen a D100 table for wild
Is
magic.
it? Well, we can use
Yeah.
that one if you'd rather. There's more
Yeah,
fun
it's on
stuff
D-
on this one, but you know.
Beyond and everything.
Okay.
But
Into beyond.
everyone.
Beyond.
Okay. Can I get to it from your character sheet?
Yeah. Under features and traits and wild surge.
Okay.
Yes, I'm playing a wild soul barbarian.
Cool.
That's how he replaced the
Good.
dex-based barbarian idea.
Well, there we go.
Like it.
I'm just using D&D Beyond to look that up. You And here's some traits. Boop.
It's rolling pretty randomly.
Yeah, I see that you have to. It says roll on the Wild Surge table to determine the magical effect produced, but it doesn't have a link to the table.
If you just click on that, it pulls up a table for me at least.
Oh, does it?
I can send it to you.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now,
there it is.
Unearthed Arcana version, but I think it's going to be next.
Okay, this must be the table for barbarians. That makes sense, because like a lot of them on the other wild magic table are for sorcerer. Like if you cast a spell, then blah blah. And a lot of that just doesn't apply to a barbarian. So why don't you roll a d8 for me instead of a d100?
Okay.
Oh, you choose your fate.
I got a 7.
Ooh.
Okay, so your weapon. Shadows. Let me just read. Shadows weave around a weapon of the choice that you are holding. Until your rage ends, your weapon deals psychic damage instead of its bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage, and it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If you drop the weapon or throw it, the weapon dissipates and reappears in your hand at the end of your turn.
Can we say that I like summon a weapon with that?
Yes, I believe that's what it's saying. Either that or the weapon you're already holding. Either way, it becomes a returning weapon, and it deals psychic damage instead.
Cool. Well, I don't think I was holding a weapon, but we say like one of the wooden like balls.
Yeah, sure.
One of the great weapons appears in my hands, and I'm not gonna not use that on him. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack Crow with a. We'll just use whatever. What stats do I have here? Yeah, Maul. I'll roll that.
Okay.
That's going to be 11 to hit.
When you rage and you basically fart out magic, Crow whips around to you, and when you attack him with the maul, he's already ready. He sidesteps it easily. He's looking at you, and he seems surprised. The first time you've seen him surprised. And then the lights come on.
I'm gonna get that cookie.
I don't know what they are, but I bet they're delicious.
When the lights come on, you can see Ulrich standing over by where he was before. And he is also surprised.
Does it sound like somebody swang the darkness? That's weird, right? Nah, can't be. Whoa!
I need everybody to take a step back, please. And you can see the Crow's got blood running down his leg. Other than that, he doesn't seem too terribly bothered. But he could see him like holding his hand against it where there's blood coming out of his leg. Not like an artery or anything like that. Stubbles.
What?
We're gonna have to have a conversation about this.
About what? I think he doesn't even realize and looks down and sees this like big shadowy swirling magic weapon kind of in his hands. Oh. What's going on?
Come with me and Ulrich. We need to have a discussion. Everyone else, you can get back to your duties. Combat's over for the day. Free time until dinner.
Cookies?
See
Wait,
you
I
there.
don't get a feat?
I just want cookies. I just want cookies.
Can we come along?
The ones who actually hit Crow. Who hit Crow during this? Let's see. Tess did. Ash did.
Apple them.
Vorty did.
So everyone except for Adamant because he healed.
And Roscoe.
Because he healed. Oh yeah, you didn't actually hit him?
You did use something during that, didn't you? Like you used a healing kit with success, with great success.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, the session or the combat session was interrupted. So the one that you're supposed to get, you don't have yet.
Got it.
What he's trying to train you to do, but you get a different one because you were also successful in fighting in the dark. So you all get blind fight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
It isn't all that great, but it helps.
Hey, it's a feat I didn't have before.
I'm not sure it's a feat. It's a thing you can
Oh, it's a
do. Like
thing?
some people have it, some people don't.
It's not
Can
a-
I-
Blind
it's not
fight?
a-
Blind fight. And we can figure that out
later. Yeah.
during the break.
'Cause it's not
Okay.
here.
Yeah,
it's-
we've been
it's
on
not
for
a-
about an hour, so let's take a break. And Roscoe, are you going to go with Crow and Ulrich?
Yeah, I think I'll drop my rage, and the weapon kind of returns to normal, and I kind of drop it to the ground. Pretty obviously, like shaken up.
So Roscoe looks dazed, and he's walking away with Ulrich and Crow, who aren't actually touching him.
Can I move to follow? To
Yeah, I
join?
want to.
Yeah, if
Do
you
we
like.
get turned away? Oh, okay.
He's part of our pentacle.
Well, he told you to have free time until dinner, so
If it's our choice, this is what I'm choosing.
okay.
Yeah,
And they
Yeah,
walk
that's-
off.
we'll go with him.
Yeah.
They go off towards that main hallway with all the doors. You've been in Ulrich's office before. You haven't been in any of the others yet. And if you're going to follow on behind, you want to give some space, or you're just going to be up in their face about it?
A little
I'm
bit of
just-
space. I mean, like 10 feet, not too much.
Okay.
I'm going to be right behind Roscoe and just sort of pat his shoulder reassuringly.
Okay. So they get as far as these stairs right here, up at the top of the map.
Mm-hmm.
And Ulrich gets on the stairs first. Roscoe goes after him, and then Crow's behind him. Crow turns around to you, Tess, and goes, we need to talk to him alone.
But
And we'll wait outside.
You are free to do so.
thank you.
Don't worry, we'll get this sorted out, Tess. And he goes down
I
the stairs.
look at Roscoe to see if he seems okay with this.
I think I'll be okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be nearby, just shadowing. Like, what?
Right.
Okay, so let's take that break. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so. I can find
You
those
guys- You guys know if that cup on
And we're back. Okay. I do want to mention to anyone who might be watching this right now or watching it later, it seems like I'm throwing a whole lot of feats and different things at the characters, but that's what they're here to do. They're in a school learning how to be killers in the wasteland, basically. So, and trust me, once they get out into Scythia, they're gonna need it. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Hmm.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be kung fu fighting.
Finally.
Okay, so Roscoe,
Mm-hmm.
they bring you down the stairs. And it's a room you haven't been in before. And it's a pretty cozy room. There's a rug on the floor. There's a blazing fireplace in the corner. Some bookshelves around. All the professors are there.
I can't actually see it.
And?
Yeah, it's all dark.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Staring into the abyss. And
I
it
have to
stares
do
back.
No internet.
Wait, I don't have.
Uh-oh. Well, we've lost Nash.
Can we?
Not, not really. We can still hear you. So.
We can still hear you.
Yeah, so. your
Can you
internet-
still see me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hmm.
do-
Well, my
do-
second, the internet went out on my second device then.
Oh. No, we know. At least you know it's the computer. Haha.
Ah.
James,
Yeah.
once they disappear up or
Mm-hmm.
down the stairs, whichever it was, Tess is going to try and stealth after them.
Okay.
Not into the room, but if there's a door she could hide outside of.
Yeah, Nash is running to the kitchen to get a cup. I'm putting this to bed once and for all.
Well, you could move halfway down the stairs where they can't see you
Okay.
and listen in. Can you see anything now, Roscoe?
No.
Okay.
I could for a second.
Yeah, we could see something for a second and then it all. went
Yeah.
away.
I'm just gonna give you night vision for.
Shall I roll stealth anyway?
About
Okay.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll stealth. Maybe you should get that other dice back. You know, the one that.
Darkness,
No,
no,
it's
no.
one of the ones I rolled.
Oh.
I
Hey,
rolled a
James,
2
I
and a
messed
3
up.
because I have advantage, but that still makes it a 12. I'm sorry, 11.
Okay. Well, you don't know that you rolled a 2 and a 3, so you're halfway down the stairs. You're trying to listen in, right?
Yeah, and I'm just going to stay there.
Okay. So Roscoe, Ulrich, and Crow bring you down these stairs, and it's a cozy room with a fireplace and some nice chairs and a globe, and all the professors are in here. It looks like it might be their living quarters. Echo steps forward like he already knows what's going on.
What's going on?
Mr. Stubbles,
Headmaster?
how is the school treating you so far? Do you feel like you are learning things?
It's been great. I'm getting stronger. I'm eating well. Feeling pretty good about the days. I think I've learned some stuff. I don't think I learned that though.
Yes, that. You see, here at this school, we are trying to train. But do you remember what the scholars do?
Yeah, I mean we're here to fight magic to get rid of. That's what I signed up for.
Yes, and as Ulrich puts it, you had a little oopsie in training.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what that's about?
I mean, I just, whenever I fight, sometimes I go into a sort of a mode where I tap into a more primal side of myself. That's how I like to think of it. You know, my parents always taught me that maybe we should be going back to the older ways of doing things and just fight like the ancestors. So that's what I try to channel. And this time I did that, and I don't know, I just felt this surge, this weird power.
I see. You see, we are. This is a. Oh, I don't want to go to trial. That's so threatening. We are here. Myself and the other professors. We are here to decide what to do with you. Because if you are a magic user, that is counter to everything that the school stands
That's
for.
magic in my life.
Crow steps forward. Hey, Master Echo, I don't think the boy meant to do it. I don't think he knew that that was inside of him. Perhaps he spent too long outside. No, I mean... Oh, well, Master Crow, do you think that he is salvageable? Is there a way for him to control this power? No, I doubt it. I don't think I can control it. But you were the one who said that these people ended up on our door for a reason, right? Maybe this is part of it. Yes, well, perhaps you're right.
With all due respect, professors, I'm standing right here. I know I'm a little hard to see down here, but I'm still here. You feel free to talk to me. You know, I came here for a reason, and most of that was for the food and for the shelter, but also because, you know, I want to be here, and I don't know. Just because I did that doesn't mean I'm different than I was.
Well, Ulrich, you are the head of the scholars. What do you think? Do you think he is usable in this state? Or should we send him packing? Well, Headmaster Echo, I mean, it's not like we don't use some forms ourselves. And it's not like... I really don't think he's doing it on purpose. I think it's something that just happens. I don't think it's happened to him before. He seemed as surprised as we were. So my recommendation is to keep him for now, monitor it, and see how it goes. If it becomes uncontrollable or dangerous, then well, we'll see if that... We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. All right, well, I talked to the other professors, and they, who aren't looking at you at all. The other professors, they're reading books, or they're drinking, or that's what Dr. Pickman's doing. He's sitting in the corner, and he's got a big old glass of something. Dr. Blackwell is looking through a textbook. He looks up at you every now and then, but he doesn't really seem like he's obviously listening, but he doesn't want to make eye contact, you know? And then Dr. Lovelace and Dr. Hodgkins are both buried with their noses in books. And you get the feeling that they're probably listening, Roscoe. They're just trying not to make eye contact with you or anything. Well, yes, we can, as you say, burn that bridge when we get to it. We should monitor the boy and see how it goes. Crow, are you sure you can handle this in the training area? Oh, I can handle it. Don't you worry about that. If he gets, you know, If he starts throwing fireballs or something, you know, that would be bad. But I believe we could survive it, yeah. And hardship is one, you know, one form of training. All right, well, we will see how it goes in the future. Mr. Stubbles, if you
Yes.
could possibly refrain from using magic in the future, that would be excellent. But if we could learn to control it, perhaps it would be useful.
Isn't that what we're here for?
Well, not exactly. We're here to stamp it out if possible. But if you if it is useful for you and you are not trying to destroy things with your magic, then perhaps we can work with you.
Well, I don't even know what it is yet.
Just don't do it in the library.
Okay, that's at least I could try that.
We have untold volumes that are priceless in the library, and if you were to destroy anything, that would be terrible.
I'd just like to say, and I kind of raise my voice, so I'm talking to kind of everybody in the room. You know, I appreciate being here, and I think I agree with what we're doing here. But if you want me to stay, because obviously you do need us, you know, to trade and help out. Yeah, I won't be treated like some sort of freak while I'm here.
Oh no, not a freak, no. You see, normally we get scholar trainees, initiates from all over Scythia, but you all just showed up on the door in a moment of synchronicity.
Hmm.
And I think we'll see how it plays out.
All right.
At that, Tess will start making her way back to the head of the stairs.
Okay. Steven, I don't see Kristen in the waiting room for Zoom.
Oh, okay. She's texting me, let me in.
I don't see the button to hit.
Like, hey, Roscoe, you're invading my screen. Get
Can
out.
we
Isn't,
take a quick moment?
yeah, sure. Isn't Kristen sitting right next to you?
No, she's not.
Oh.
They're in
Miles.
different states.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I don't see her in the waiting room. Fucked everything up.
Please stand by.
There we go. There she is.
For our new viewers, Roscoe's a halfling barbarian,
Mhm.
in case that wasn't clear.
I clicked on admit. Where'd she go? Ah,
Oh,
there we
oh.
are.
Nope. Are we fixed?
Yeah, and everybody's in the right name and everything. All
Are
right.
you sure?
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
So, Ulrich stays downstairs, Roscoe, but Crow walks back up the stairs with you. Roscoe,
Yes, sir.
I stuck up for you because I knew your parents.
You did? I'm sorry.
You see, I don't know what you know about the rupture, but the Stubbles made it quite a name for themselves during the war that led to it. And I knew them personally.
They always told me stories, but you know, I thought it was like, I don't know. You never know how much to believe your dad when he tells you about, you know, crazy stuff like that.
They were, there's an old saying an old curse, really. That may you live in interesting times. And we did. So, I stuck up for you. For them, because you probably have great potential.
They would have hated to see me like this, wouldn't they?
No, I don't think so. 10 years ago, I might have killed you on sight when that happened. But, you soften over time as you get older. And you learn things as you get older. And perhaps we can use this to our advantage. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll be a great big pain in the arse. It's hard to say. But we'll keep an eye on you. Don't do that in the library.
Okay.
And I think we'll get through this, Roscoe. I know that you were as surprised as we were. I could see it on your face.
I appreciate it, Crow. I should probably check in on my team, but maybe we can
Do that.
time and talk about my parents, I guess.
Do that, and I guess you'll have to eat a lot at dinner to try to replace whatever you lost when that happened.
No, I was planning on it.
All right. Crow walks off towards one of the offices that you haven't been into.
Tess approaches from where she's been hanging out at the top of the stairs and just sort of drops down to one knee to get eye level with Roscoe. I really didn't like hearing them use words like salvageable and usable talking about you.
Yeah, that was a little rough, wasn't it?
And then she grabs him and pulls him into a hug. But I'm really glad you're all right.
Vile.
Are you all right?
And kisses me. Vile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know. I guess what if I just like explode next time?
I don't think that'll happen, dear.
It would look pretty cool though.
Yeah, I hope not.
Do you need some time to yourself?
No, I mean it's is it time for food yet?
I think we can probably convince Franz to give us an advance.
Yeah, that sounds good.
He's in the kitchen right now. I just grabbed this absolutely useless cup who didn't help me gain any information, but I'm glad you're fine.
Yeah, me too. Vorty goes over and like offers him a little sip of his little like secret juice. Like, here, have a little sip of this.
Takes a big swig. Yeah, thanks, Morty. Hey, thanks everybody. I really appreciate it. Honestly, I think they don't really know what they're talking about. I hope you guys know I'm still same old Roscoe, just with a little bit of, a little more oomph.
I like your oomph. I'll stand. Vorty, you're going to have to be careful.
About what?
Yeah,
About what? When?
Vorty, come on.
And I'll turn and walk towards the kitchen.
Yeah, I elbow him super hard in the ribs.
No.
All right, and when I hurry after Tesselae, I'm like, Tesselae, you look like you're burning both ends of the midnight oil. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a bit of, fine. Dinner
Right.
will sit me well.
Because now I don't know how they feel about Vorty's, So if you need any healing, I've got their supplies. Might as well use them,
You seem quite adept at them already. I was impressed. And
Yes.
thank you, by
Yeah,
the way.
the doctor, while he is much more interested in killing people, actually does know how to save lives. Weird, he's just got a terrible bedside manner, but he's actually very knowledgeable. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your help. And I'll lean in and pluck a kiss on Adam's cheek.
Oh shucks.
Continue walking towards the kitchens.
Okay, so when you get to the kitchen, Franz is deboning something. Dish.
Oh God.
Yum.
He's got a great big bowl of salt next to the fish. Looks like he might be preserving it for later. And there's a big pot that is on the stove.
What's in the pot?
Ah, well, tonight we are going to have borscht. You ever heard of borscht?
No.
Oh, it is quite
What is
good.
that?
It is a delicacy in some places.
Dude, I look into the pot and I like stick my finger in it and like
It's cold. It tastes like well, you know, out of character, it tastes like cold tomato soup, basically. It's not bad.
Hey,
You've had worse.
yeah. What is a cookie, Franz?
need more stuff.
Ah, I have come across this word in some of the cookbooks that I found downstairs
Mhm.
when they started bringing new foodstuffs from Absolution.
All right.
I believe we have everything we need to make these cookies.
Well, we haven't earned him yet, but I was just making sure he wasn't talking out of his ass. You know. All right. Cool.
No, it's a real thing.
All right. Cool.
I think I earned one or two.
What do you mean we haven't earned them?
Look, he interrupted the fight. I don't think that counts. I mean, you can go demand cookies from him, but considering Franz is the one that's got to cook them, I guess we could just demand them now and then circumvent the whole trial by combat. I'm for it.
Franz.
Yo, Franz, just make the cookies. Like,
Make
we'll,
the
like,
cookies.
I'm sure
Make
we're gonna work.
We are spoiled brat. Shame
can
on
work
all of
some
us.
out. Just
Absolutely.
make cookies, and we'll work something out. You know what I mean? Like we'll figure this out, dude.
Or you could show us how to make them, so we're not taking your time.
Oh, I have been.
Well, there's obviously a cookbook.
I have been wanting to make them,
Oh,
but I haven't had the opportunity. But right now I do because of 21 coming back.
Well,
I
fantastic.
feel another proficiency coming, baby. Like,
yeah. Cause
give me
we
those tools to cook.
could we help or watch? Maybe
Pretty
you
handy.
unbutton your little apron thing just a bit, and we watch you make the cookies.
Nash.
What is going on here?
No, okay, no. We don't
Other
just watch.
cookies, different kind of cookies.
Oh,
All right,
man,
I
was
suppose
with
you can help.
Nash. I was with Nash. I was thinking a completely different kind of cookie.
I'm gonna take the big fish flaying knife that he was using and just like swirl it around in my fingers a bit and start deboning the fish for him.
All right.
Since I'm handy with the blade.
All right. Well, Vorti, why don't you find me a big bowl? And Nash, if you look in that cabinet over there, you'll find a big bag with white stuff inside it.
On a big bowl.
Big bag.
Trying to decide what you would roll for that. We're coming up with all kinds of weird rolls in this
We
game.
all had a tough morning. Now we're making cookies.
What do you roll to make
together.
cookies?
Performance.
Pinnacle bonding.
Definitely a performance.
Yeah, you know
This
what?
is a musical
Normal.
number. This is the kitchen musical number right here.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds right to me. Performance. So, Franz assembles several ingredients.
You have
Apparently,
to
these are
say-
very easy to make. You just put them in the bowl and you mix it up, and we make little pieces, and then we bake it. How hard could it be? So why don't everybody's helping him make cookies? Roll a performance check. All right. 40 got a dirty 20. Did you say 24, Nash?
I did.
How do you have such high
Oh.
charisma? I thought you were a ranger.
Maybe it's 23. Hang on, I'm doing it from memory. Hang on. But either way, I got a natural 20. But
Yeah, okay. Oh, you got a
Oh,
natural 20.
yes,
All right,
we
yeah.
love it.
Nice.
Mhm. That's why you got a 17.
I just rolled really well. I only have a +1.
Okay, well, this is what we'll do. What about you, Adam Man? Are you helping?
Adaman would not have been very helpful with his role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do this. If you got
He's
a
like
20,
he's just sitting there licking the spoons after everybody's using them.
if you got a 20 or above, you can take the UA chef feat. And again, I mean, it makes it sound like you rolled once and you just get a feat out of it. But this is over several months. You know, you're helping out in the kitchen.
We've been helping
You're
Franz
training.
out for a long
40
time.
has.
Yeah, Franz
No.
starts not letting me in the kitchen because I just eat the ingredients as they're going in.
So
yeah.
Morty and
Where do you
Nash.
find those feats?
I've been helping with most fish related foods.
It is on. You're on D&D Beyond. You can add a feat if you go to features and traits. Yeah, if you go to features and traits, there's a button that says manage feats on it, and you can just add whatever. And
Oh,
chef,
you know what? I may not have the.
chef is in there under UA.
Yeah, make
May
sure you
not
have
have the-
playtest and non-core.
Yeah.
Non.
That's
Mhm.
probably what I don't have. So let me go change that.
It's a neat little feat. I don't know if it's worth taking if you're like playing in a regular campaign where you have to like decide what feats to take, but maybe.
I mean, you can increase your Constitution or Wisdom score by 1.
Yeah,
That's true. And
That's
you can
big.
and you can make food that you can use later as kind of like a healing potion or
Yeah.
neat little feat. It's no sharpshooter or great weapon master, but fun little feat. I'm glad they're adding stuff that are useful and fun. So Vorty and Nash, I mean, you find yourselves pretty good at cooking. I mean, everybody's got hidden talents, right, Nash? I mean, after the day before when you took over his job, and you learned where everything was in the kitchen, and you did an okay job of making some food, right? And now you show a talent for it.
I did think all I could make was fish stew, but this is nice.
Yeah, you learn that there are other things besides fish out there.
You've been perfecting your like salted fish jerky recipe.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tesla is over there salting that fish for Franz.
Oh yeah, I've been like eyeing her, making sure she's not missing like any of the bones, like near the gills and stuff like that. But she's doing good.
Okay. So as you're doing that, you guys are helping out in the kitchen. You're making cookies and stuff, right? You're having a great time. You hear a voice coming down the corridor from the dumbwaiter right here. And you hear it's kind of a muffled voice, but it's very loud. You know what I mean? Like down the dumbwaiter shaft. And the dumbwaiter starts to move. You can hear the motor and the clanking of the metal as the thing comes up through the shaft into the kitchen.
Expecting anything, Franz?
No. I have not been expecting deliveries, or it's not this time of day, no.
I immediately take the fish carving knife and put it point down in the countertop and pull my daggers out.
I grabbed that big cleaver from next to the fish off the table.
Okay.
I just look up with a mixing spoon with like cake stuff, cookie stuff all over my face. Like,
and Adamant's over there like licking the spoon too, like.
Like what? I missed that.
Nope, you don't get it again.
So the dumbwaiter comes cranking up to the floor, and there is a stranger on the dumbwaiter.
Hello?
It's a dwarf.
Oops, the fuck.
I flick some of Aldon's slobber or Adamant's slobber over with Adam. Like, who are you?
He's got his hands on his jacket as he comes up. He's standing very straight, and he's got his. And as it comes up, Franz goes, "Oh, hello! I know these guys. Okay, it's all right."
Oh, okay.
And as the dumbwaiter comes clanking to a halt, the dwarf speaks. Y'all get some new people in here?
No.
Yes, we have a whole new pentacle. I know it's been a little while, but we have a new pentacle. They are helping to make cookies right now. Oh, hell, I ain't had cookies in forever. I love cookies. Y'all got any extra cookies?
Hell no.
Who are you?
What is your name? name?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Jimbo. What's your name?
Yes!
Jimbo.
Yes!
Oh,
I knew I
Jimbo.
recognized that accent. This is our
Freaking
character. I don't
Jimbo.
know him at all.
Fucking Jimbo, man.
Stone-faced in character.
Vorty's like remixing some of this batter still. Like,
Should have wiped that off. That's all right. It's fine.
he'll be fine. It's gonna go in the oven anyways. Gonna-
Whoa.
How long we got to wait till them cookies are ready?
I don't know. I haven't read the recipe all the way
I
through.
flipped
This
honestly.
is you getting.
I'm just mixing
I went through a
everything.
cookbook. 14 to 16 minutes.
We have to preheat. We have to preheat the oven, right?
Oh,
What does that mean? What is
do we have one?
You have to get it hot first.
Oh shit. Was that my job?
So
Hold
why
on, I
the
got
fuck
this.
are
I
you
got
coming up the
Gosh,
dumb
come
waiter?
Oh, I always come up the dumb waiter. It's the easiest way. They got all them damn stairs there under that trapdoor. I just come up this thing.
Where did you come from?
Where did you go? Where did you come from? Can't know
Yeah.
Jimbo.
Oh, we're not doing.
Oh, Jimbo. Nice.
God, no, Joe.
Ugh.
I was about to join you, but I'm busy pouring the cookie dough into the tray. I'm just like bobbing, like.
make me one really big one, Vorty.
Well, I know who y'all are. Y'all are the new trainees, right?
Yeah.
Are you
That's
part
right.
of a
2-5.
pinnacle?
No.
Okay.
God, no. I can't handle it. No.
I'm gonna sneak some special herbs in the cookie.
Oh.
Like
Don't-
what?
That's not how that works. You have to make butter out of it.
I know. We're gonna see if I'm gonna stuff it.
Oh. I've learned a lot in this last few seconds.
I'm like,
I
you
need
know, I'm like,
hyper-realism in my edible
I'm like,
creating
you
in a
know,
fantasy campaign.
I'm like, squeezing some of the juices out of it. Like,
Like cumin or
I don't know. I'm gonna
Give me
figure
some
out.
Tarragon?
curry leaves.
Yeah, curry leaves, exactly. Just get some of these oils out.
Well, I just come by now and then with things to trade. You know, I got my wagon outside. I haven't brought everything in yet. Y'all think you can help me with that?
Okay.
Go outside.
I have definitely not been helping in here, so.
Well, not
I'm
outside.
very
Well, yeah,
sorry
I guess it is outside.
about eating most of the batter. Yeah.
That, and I come by to see my cousin.
France?
Where is that son bitch? Is he around here somewhere?
Is your cousin Crow?
Hey, wait. That's that's what he calls himself now. But yes, y'all seen him
What do
today?
you?
Is he around here somewhere?
What do you know? What do you know him as? Can you give us
What
his
was
name?
his
Oh,
other name?
I can't.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you can.
I can't go talking out of school.
Oh,
Was it-
yeah,
was
you
it,
can.
Was it like Ralph or something?
If you want
No,
some
I
of these
can't go.
cookies, you can tell us.
I
Come
shouldn't
on.
have said that, should
Come
I?
on, just 3 or 4
Come on,
cookies
Jimbo.
and maybe a name. Come on,
Do
man.
we need to know that name?
Yeah.
I'll walk
Yo,
over
this
and
is like-
twirl his beard a little
This
bit.
is
Come on.
money right here. What's
Yeah.
that
Oh.
name?
Push my.
I'm gonna try to
course
convince him.
up
I'm
a
gonna
little bit.
I'm gonna like persuade the hell out of this dude. Come on now, come on.
I'll tell
Dice.
y'all what. I'll
Come-
tell you his first name because it'll drive y'all nuts. It'll drive him nuts.
I
Yeah,
got a
that's what we
22
want.
persuasion. Come on, I got some special cookies
It's
for
not really
you.
a name exactly. It's more like a title.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
we need full
His
title.
first name or title, General.
Yeah,
That's all y'all get.
right.
I ain't telling you nothing else. That's enough to drive him nuts anyway.
That's
so
only
Wait.
enough
The
for.
gen-
I'm gonna go
General,
looking
like-
for him.
That's only enough for half a cookie. If you want us to give us a name, though, we'll talk. We'll talk later.
How did he earn that title?
Is this like insurance? The general.
Well, I mean, he was in the army.
That makes sense. He's very
Oh.
talented.
He I don't know if I told you guys he knew my parents, worked with
What?
them in the
I'm
war.
wondering, did he know
this-
my
this
parents?
Dropped that bomb on me.
Did he know my parents? Because they were in the army.
Did
Which
your
side did he
my
fight
parents?
on? I don't know. Maybe.
And at that point,
The cookies are ready.
Ta-da.
You hear a
Yay.
ding. No, it does well.
Wait, so Roscoe, you're saying that Crow knows your parents?
Yeah, he said, I think he recognized my name as soon as I walked in here. Said that's the only reason he stuck up for me out there. Yeah, so it sounds like he was pretty heavily involved in the war that led to the rupture.
Well, if he was a general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
would say
much
that
about
was
your
very involved.
parents' job in the war?
Just what they told me. They were around for a little while before, before they started losing it, like everybody does. But yeah, I know the most of it. They, I don't know, kind of led a rebellion, formed a coalition, started up a big group, and eventually tried to stop the wizards that were creating the, mass device that ended up wiping out the sun.
Yeah, is that what that was?
Yeah, they said it was a magic bomb.
That was a heck of a bomb, man.
I'll say.
That was a damn shame when we lost them to the daughter. Yeah, my
Him
condolences.
too.
You knew the Stubbles as well?
Everybody knew Stubbles. Come on.
Wow. Who knew that? Roscoe, your parents were famous.
It was notorious.
Oh, well, now it's no longer as good.
Yeah, they were.
You don't want to be on the other side, and they kind of switched sides a little bit, so it was hard to tell if they were going to kill you or kiss it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like that.
You hear a voice from the other end of the kitchen where the door is by the stairs. Is that my cousin Jimbo? Yeah! And Jimbo runs over and they hug.
That's the loudest Crow has ever talked.
He's finally found his true dwarf. It was in him all along.
Are you still surviving out there, Jimbo? Oh, hell, they can't kill me. Shit. Lots of people tried. Lots of people. I haven't been in a good fight in like, I don't know, 2 months. Let's go over to the training mat. Actually, can we wait on that if you don't mind? Because, I've had kind of a big day. Well, if you want to, you want to be a little, if that's your right, you go ahead.
Does Crow seem intimidated?
Nervous?
I mean, he just got stabbed in the leg, so he knows not to go against Jimbo with that.
Let's have a big
Oh.
bandage on his leg.
Right. Whoops. I did do a little bit of damage, didn't I?
Maybe give me a day
no.
or two.
He's had enough time to take a short rest. He's just doing D&D wrong.
Hey, just give me a day or two, Jimbo, and then I'll knock you around a little bit. Well, I ain't gonna be here 2 days. I'm probably gonna leave out in the morning. I just brought a wagon full of shit. I mean, supplies with me, and I'm gonna be headed back tomorrow morning. I saw that other pinnacle on the road, by the way. They seem like they're holding it together pretty good. Hey, they're good. They don't have to come back often for resupply. They're pretty good.
Well, did you need help with your wagon?
Yeah, we'll go down and help you.
Yeah, I need help with my wagon.
I'll
need
rinse
a-
the fish guts off my hands.
That's probably a good idea.
Jimbo, it's been about, I don't know, it's been a long time since any of us have been outside. Any news from the outside world?
Not really. I mean, things don't change real fast around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Where did you last come from?
Oh, I live in a town up north, past the crater. It's called Absolution. Y'all ever been there?
Nope.
No, but the other Pentacle told us about it. Do you really have sun there?
Oh yeah. You can't see my tan?
No.
No,
No.
no.
I do not know what that is.
Have you on your travels on the road, have you heard of Angu?
Yeah, I've been here before. Sure.
Have you heard about that town recently?
No.
How they are, if they're doing well.
I mean, I
don't
usually
know
stop
what
in there to
happened.
do a little bit of trading before I head back north, but I hadn't done it yet. I just came straight here
Hmm.
on
I give
account
a
of.
glance over at Adaman, like, hey, we probably should check in at some
Yeah.
point soon.
If they allow it, yeah, that would be great.
All right.
So
Yeah, you
wanna
guys
help
have to
them?
try these cookies. They're really good.
I'm
get
now
the
im-
one.
Thank you.
immediately suspicious of the cookies.
There's nothing wrong with the cookies.
They smell good though, so I'm still
They're
gonna
so
eat
good.
them.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If Vorty made you a big cookie, Roscoe, yours is
A
definitely
big
gooey on the
cookie.
inside.
Yeah, I'm chomping down on that cookie and it's like it's messy. The mustache is like covered in chocolate.
These are the best cookies ever.
This is like
Especially after like a fight like that and like
Just
you
like,
bringing magic out of your butt. It's awesome.
I don't think that's exactly where it came from. I guess I don't really know. I was kind of out of it. Is that what happened?
No, it was not. I think that's a figure of speech. I think.
Let me know though if that
Yeah,
starts.
where it
I'll-
comes from. Yeah.
I'll watch carefully next time.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yep.
This cookie is like taking a. It's like my stomach is jumping in a warm hot spring.
Mm,
Fantastic.
So, Jimbo, what do we have here in the wagon?
Oh, well, just some odds and ends and bits and bobs I picked up along the way.
Hmm.
Things I might find useful here. I can. And it'd be nice if it kept it on the. I know you told me there's a way to do it, keep it on the token every time, but. But I haven't done it. Anybody seen anything?
Yes.
or I don't know where I am.
That should.
Oh, I see it now. I was just on the wrong side of the map.
Oh, there I am.
Mm.
Bling.
Mm.
Is it just me or the ping's like super fast? Whoa.
I can't see anything. Oh, here we go.
Whoa. Ping's.
No.
All
It's
right.
pinging a lot faster.
I still cannot see.
You can't.
Are you all the way on the
Oh
right?
wait, yes I can. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
I thought I couldn't too.
My Zoom was covering it up.
Okay. So you follow Jimbo down the trapdoor, through the boiler room, to the elevator, down to the caverns. He takes you to past the generator to the right, and there's a door at the end of this cavern, which opens up outside. And outside, he's got a couple of scalies hooked up to a wagon, and there is a stable next to that. For those of you who haven't been down here yet. Ulrich is walking over to the wagon to unhook the scalies and take them into the stable. All right, so y'all can take these here crates inside, and anything they don't want, we'll have to bring back out. But almost anything's useful,
Okay.
especially the metal and the wood and things like that.
Yeah, we start helping them unload.
Yep.
Okay, so you unload all the crates from the wagon.
I will be keeping an eye out for anything that looks firearms related.
Okay. It's mostly raw materials, like metal and wood and things that have been broken down over the years. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it used to be something, but now it's more like a pile.
Mm.
How many cookies y'all think I can get for this?
Cookies for the general's first name.
That's it.
Other than that, you're gonna have to work with the old Ulrich and do your normal stuff, I suppose.
Yeah. As you are,
Maybe just his middle name.
Yeah, that would just
Yeah.
would be great.
Get it something like Eugene or something. Yeah.
so you help them unload the wagon. Ulrich puts the scalies away. They just leave the wagon where it is, with the chalk under it, so it doesn't roll off. And as you're coming back inside and you're heading to the cavern here, when you move into the middle part where the generator is, you notice that there's it looks different than last time you were in here. There is a door open on the side of it, and there's a couple of tools lying around.
I mention it to Ulrich. I'd be like, someone down here working on this? Anything going on?
Ulrich's still in the stable with the scalies.
Okay, so he's not here. All right.
You said there's a door open?
Yes, on the side of the generator. It's like an access panel.
I'm just gonna drop the stuff I'm carrying.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna stealth. I'm just gonna walk to the open door. I've kind of been around this area too. Isn't this the same area I was talking to Bruja?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel pretty comfortable down here.
Well, you look in the access panel and you see wires and none of it really makes any sense to you, but it looks like the inside of some machinery, electrical machinery. For the players have an idea what it looks like in there. But
Is that this thing here?
to you guys, this thing right here. But to you guys, to your characters, it doesn't really make any sense what's inside of there. So there's a door open on the side of it. Some tools lying around. And the water wheel is turning as the river goes by. And with the door open, you can hear it sounds like a humming noise. As you get really close to that door and you kind of stick your head in a little bit, the hair on the back of your neck stands up.
What kind of tools are laying out?
Wrenches, screwdrivers, things like that.
No
Pliers.
bolt cutters or anything.
No. I mean, there's a pair of wire cutters, but they're just lying there. You don't see anything cut inside of it.
Yo, man, there are a lot of tunnels down here.
Oops.
There are a lot of tunnels. I lost track of them. They're like several tunnels.
I'm going to pay a bit of attention to starting like a mental map that I'll be able to reproduce later on paper.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll any kind of check? Oh wait, I have the keen
Keen
mind
mind
feat.
feed.
So I'll be able to perfectly recall all of this.
All right.
Oh, me too. Even in my state.
Cool.
But yeah, I'll take the rest of the things where they need to be.
Okay. So you guys help Jimbo unload his wagon. He starts to head upstairs with you, and I think that's where we will cut off tonight.
Jimbo. God, I'm gonna fight Jimbo next week.
Visit from Jimbo. There's definitely gonna be a fight, man. There's gonna be a hardcore fight.
Yeah,
with this dude.
Jimbo comes around, there's gonna be a little brawl.
There's gonna be a rumble.
Viewers, if you
Jimbo
have not
Rumble.
watched Endless Midnight, get on it. Oh
Jim-
my god.
It is on Neon Goblin's Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and everywhere else.
And it's
Wherever you
not
like,
that
it was a
long.
podcast. It was audio only, so but it's out there.
And you can hear Jimbo doing his amazing Jimbo voice for much longer.
I love
Jimbo.
We were really,
you know, he was pretty antagonistic at the start. Now he's like a fan favorite.
He's
Mhm.
become probably our most endearing NPC now.
Yeah. Love Jimbo. So this is probably he's returned from the mountains too.
Yeah, I wonder. See, here's the problem.
Ooh,
Because
How
we
old does he
don't know
look?
any of the other characters.
Yeah,
And
how
that's
old does
how it went.
Jimbo look?
Well, he's a dwarf, so I don't think he
Yeah.
would look any different than he did in Endless Midnight.
Oh my
Wow.
god. I love him.
All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. To the players, thanks for coming. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Thanks for running.
Always fun.
We'll do it again next week, barring any unforeseen circumstances. And that's it. Have a good night.
Bye.
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 Bye.